I caught my roommate talking to my houseplants at 3 a.m., and that's how I discovered she was running an underground plant therapy empire. It started when I woke up to get water and heard whispering from the living room. There was Lily sitting cross-legged in front of my succulent, having what looked like a full therapy session. Gerald is making progress with his abandonment issues, she was telling my cactus, but we need to work on boundary setting. Gerald was my ficus paternally. I thought she was high until I found her appointment book Monday. Derek, Boston Fern. Anxiety, Tuesday. She was charging $50 minus per session. The plant's owners would drop them off thinking she was a regular plant sitter. Instead, she was providing psychoanalysis to photosynthetic clients. Her Yelp reviews were incredible. 5 stars across the board. My monstera hasn't drooped since seeing Lily. My orchid finally bloomed after processing its trauma. The weird part, it was working. Mrs. Chen's dying bamboo made a full recovery after 3 sessions about its performance anxiety. My neighbor's Venus flytrap stopped stress eating after addressing its control issues. I confronted her while she was doing EMDR with a peace lily. Plants have consciousness, she explained, waving sage around a traumatized fern. They hold generation trauma in their chlorophyll. She showed me her certificate from the International Institute of Botanical Gaia. The website was just a gif of a dancing sunflower. The founder was listed as Dr. Chlorophyll McLeaferson. But here is where it gets insane. She invited me to observe a session. I watched her spend 45 minutes helping a spider plant process its fear of commitment stemming from being propagated too young. The plant's owner picked it up the next day. Whatever you are doing, keep doing it, she said. Spidey hasn't pushed out new babies in years, and now look. 6 new plantlets. I started as a skeptic, but when my pothos began thriving after she helped it work through its imposter syndrome from being too easy to care for, I became a believer. Now I am her receptionist. I book appointments, take plant histories, and maintain confidentiality agreements. Yes, the plants sign them with their leaves. Don't ask. Last week she performed her first plant wedding ceremony, a bromeliad and a bird of paradise. They'd been in couples counseling for months. There wasn't a dry leaf in the house. She's expanding. Plant grief counseling for when leaves fall, support groups for plants adjusting to new pots. She's even developing a treatment program for artificial plants suffering from authenticity dysferal. The business is growing faster than bamboo in spring. She just hired a succulent specialist and a fern whisperer. The waiting list is 3 months long. My roommate went from stealing my milk to making $10K a month talking to chlorophyll. And somehow it's the least insane thing that's happened this year. The plants referred me to their therapist. For turntly, living with someone who doesn't believe in plant consciousness was causing them secondary trauma. I start therapy next week.